This man builds his own cabin in the heart of the forest in just half an hour. This minimalist house, rising step by step in the middle of nature without any professional equipment, demonstrates both intelligence and patience. Watching it will make you want to escape to nature and build one yourself. The first stage involves laying a solid foundation. First, a suitable area is cleared in the forest, then the footings are prepared with concrete blocks. Thick steel beams are then placed on these footings to form the frame. This skeletal structure ensures both the hut's stability and longevity. Workers measure everything with tape and spirit levels, carefully checking the levelness of the ground and the strength of the connections. This creates a strong foundation for the hut to rise. At this stage, the hut's body begins to rise, vertical columns are being placed on the initial foundation, and the floor frame is being constructed with steel profiles. In the image, one of the workers is working on the upper section, securing the roof's supporting beams. A staircase rests on the side, and below, preparations for the wooden floor are underway. The structure is no longer just a foundation. The hut as a story silhouette begins to emerge, with columns rising toward the sky. At this stage, the interior of the hut is beginning to take shape. After the wall cladding is applied to the steel frame, workers begin plastering. As seen in the image, a thin layer of mortar is applied to the walls, smoothing the surface. This provides both insulation and gives the hut a modern look. The ceiling beams are already in place, and openings have been left for electrical wiring. This stage is one of the most important steps in the transition from basic construction to living space. Once the plastering and interior work are complete, it is time to make access easier. Workers clear a path through the forest to the cabin, leveling the ground and creating a solid walking path. This makes both transporting materials and daily use much easier. Immediately after the path is complete, the final step begins, moving the furniture. A table, chairs, a sofa, and all the necessary living amenities are installed. This is no longer an empty construction site, but a habitable, comfortable cabin in the middle of the forest. This incredible transformation, which unfolds in just a few stages within nature, proves once again what humankind can achieve with determination. If you enjoy projects like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next big project.